Here, shall we got some risk factors and some Runaway Steam-Kins and Electrostatic Field and Guttersnipes. Let's see how this goes. Steam meme. Also, if you're ever just like looking for sweet decks to play, modern and standard, my deck queue is always posted on my website, so you can find links to all the decks that are going to be coming up later on stream. So you're always looking for something neat to play. You can pull stuff from there. If you see something in the deck queue that you'd like to see a little bit sooner too, anybody who donates $1 or more, cheers 100 bits or more, can bump decks already in the queue up a little bit to see them sooner. I mean, I have a Runaway Steam-Kin. I assume I keep. Runaway Steam-Kin. Nah, you're not gonna change how I pronounce card names. After you get a gift for my brother's birthday coming up, is there anything cool you'd recommend? I mean, you know, I don't know. That's a weird question. It's not like, are you asking like magic related? Oh no! No, don't tilt me by not using the auto tapper, opponent. You like how they tapped and then they untapped, and they tapped and they untapped. Just turn the auto tapping on. It's the best thing since sliced bread, opponent. There you go, a sub gift to Jeff Hoagland. There's the best answer. So next turn, oh, this is actually gonna be kind of sweet, right? I get to Tormenting Voice, bin the Arclight Phoenix, and then if I draw a land, I can go Warlord's Fury into Crash Through, put this into play and attack them. And we get 3 shots on another land here, right? So I get the draw step plus 2 more. It is unbelievably tilting that people don't use the auto tapper in this game. Magic players are terrified. People are terrified of change, and it's just the stone cold worst. Whew. So this does a damage, draws a card. This does a damage, draws a card. The auto tapper tells you what it's going to do. If the auto tapper loses you a game, the auto tapper didn't lose you the game. You not paying attention lost you the game. When you go to drag a spell into play, the auto tapper highlights which lands it's going to use. And then, and only then, if it's not going to use the ideal lands, you should then tap your lands manually. I'm not gonna block here because I don't want my Electrostatic Field to die. Magic's a great game if you want excuses for the reasons why you lost. You can always find an excuse in Magic that wasn't I messed up for the reason that you lost. Marty, this deck is gas. Can we talk about how gas this deck is? This is just like 4, 4, and 3, right? So there's like actually just dead. This is a strong, so I like when a meme starts strong and just like kills them to begin with. Standard staple Electrostatic Field here. NBD. They're at 11. What's the worst that could happen, chat? Or they were at 11. There's no way they could possibly untap and die. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, Arena, I'm not gonna do, I just shilled, I'm not gonna do a full shill, but Arena decided it needed to take a nap. For some reason, my Arena likes to crash when we go to sideboarding on occasion. Which, in the defense of Arena, I am playing Arena on a Linux computer using Wine, which mostly works, other than this occasional crash, so it could be Wine's fault, not Arena's fault. Yeah. Again, put that little asterisk there. Some people have said it happens on Windows too. In Wine's defense, Wine often with Unity games doesn't have issues that don't happen on Windows, but you never know. Do I just actually click submit here? How do we feel about click submit? Yeah, I guess Cannonade could be okay. Like, what am I cutting, though? Like, all my cards seem good, right? I actually don't think Notion Rain is very good on average tandem tuba. I think Notion Rain competes very directly with Disinformation Campaign, and I think Disinformation Campaign on average is better. It just grinds people out better. Ghost Stalker, thank you very much for the 2 months resub there. I appreciate that. Welcome back, and thank you for the continued support. Seems fine. I like that this card like plays defense while killing them. It's kind of neat. And just Disinformation Campaign has just been nutty every time we've played it. I think assuming everybody's playing Nullhide Ferox is just like nonsense. I also think the blue-red deck in general, or the blue-black deck in general, is pretty decent against decks like the green deck. Like, obviously Disinformation Campaign is bad against them, but there's a lot more than just that card in the format. It's just like every turn they like tap their mana and it does the exact same thing as the auto tapper would have done. It's like, why do you hate yourself, opponent? Why do you not value your time? This is just like a really sweet curve where I get to curve the Arclight Phoenix in. God, that animation is gross. It's so good. Just like gross in the best possible way. Sorry. It's really good software, Diva. Lyra is 5, but like they don't always have Lyra. I'm gonna block this turn because if they're killing field, then they're not playing Lyra. Am I dead next turn? So next turn these become 4s. And this becomes 5, so that's 13. I'm at 14. I think my Arclight Phoenix is down to get down. You just stop it. You just like please turn. I need a please turn on the auto tapper emote. Please, I don't need chat in this game with Watsy, but I need a please enable the auto tapper emote. Just so I can just like spam it. It's in the settings. It's settings, gameplay. Oh, I was like, why are they killing the board? They're giving their things lifelink. That makes sense. Okay, that's probably game. I think we're dead, chat. Where's my skull cracks? I need more skull cracks in our lives, chat. I don't know that I really want to change anything here. Maybe instead of these shocks, I want lava coils. Like just split these shocks like lava coils and fight with fires. A Cannonade to kill the knights. Yeah, just like turn them into like more of a pseudo control deck. It's probably not unreasonable. That's a mulligan, right? It just doesn't do anything. You can like maybe make an argument, or like Tormenting Voice makes it keepable. Rift Factor is pretty good. I think like this game's like someone asked about cutting a Guttersnipe. I think this game's a great example of like why you don't want to do that. Just the games where we don't have a creature in play to like give us profit off like casting all these spells, our spells just like are a little bit lackluster. So I get to bin the bird and then like bring the bird back here. I'm not sure that that's really going to be good enough. I played this game once or twice before, Marty. Alright, so we're getting hit for 9 here. We have 2 fight with fires in our deck. That one is not gonna do it. Alright, most of the decks we've played so far have slowly climbed our rank upwards, so we'll have to see how this one does. Where do we think our rank's gonna end at, Chet? Are we gonna finish about Silver 2 still, or are we gonna get bumped back into Silver 3? I have no idea, Jin. How was Just Guy? Just Guy was okay. I think it was worse on average than what's it called, than the blue black decks we played so far. It felt a little bit weak to Banefire, and we also got kind of dismantled by opposing black base control decks. Seems good. Get our Field on 2 and the Tormenting Voice, Phoenix on 3. Well, sick. Thank you for the 7-month resub there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thank you for the continued support. Guttersnipe. It's exciting. It makes our shocks really scary. Cast down, read. Need a land here. If we had a land next turn, we can like get the bird back. Seems reasonable. Monster has been cast down. Might just stick the Guttersnipe next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and snipe here. Just gonna hang tight for the time being. We could get like Chupacabra here, that would really suck. Just gonna go ahead and let this happen, I think. Next turn, I'll go Electrostatic Field into like trip 1-drop, hopefully. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start on Crash through here, because if we hit a land, we can bring back the Phoenix that's in our bin. Perfect. I think it's actually probably profitable to kill this for the time being. Just like, because they're still pretty far up there.
How many times have we kicked Moto?
I've had it crash on me twice. Apparently,
I'm gonna blame Linux.
Apparently it happens on Windows 2 on occasion.
Never happened to me, Jeff.
There's a bug. It probably doesn't happen on every iteration. Some combination that this is emulating is.
I think it's only instances within this geographic region.
I like my instances. It happens occasionally when a match ends. I would like to block. All right. I gotta put the Ken back on.
Spooky. That's how you get the advantage from having people. You just can't let them see.
You just can't let them see.
Yeah.
This is a single player game, chat. You can't play with assistants. Come on now.
No outside assistance, friends.
Unless you're playing a team tournament. Every Magic Online and Arena tournament's a team tournament, chat.
Fact. I have a hat now. I do. This is my Moto hat. See, it's got an M on it.
Ooh.
Of course, Jackal Girl's got the references here. Better than one.
Oh no!
I'm a hater.
Make a pirate. Make a pirate.
Get menacing.
Make a pirate.
Get menacing.
Why do you have respect for my card?
Stop it.
You're not supposed to have respect.
This is Arena. We don't know what's happening.
There are details on how to submit a deck is a donation deck listed below the stream.
They let us draw 3 here?
I have no idea. I think they're screwed either way, which is why this card's great.
Risky business. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, feel the power, chat. Oh yeah, watch it sparkle. Hold on to that for a hot second.
Show no mercy.
You're so menacing. You're so menacing, opponent.
I would like to blurk.
then like they have to let us draw cards now. So they're actually just dead, right? Because even they let us draw cards here.
Discard a card, Jeff.
I have to discard cards. Like, what is it making me do?
Damn!
I don't understand.
Don't make me target that.
I wanna.
Did you just strike me? Jeez.
Whee! Oh, I'm so incredibly lucky I drew it. Give him the fire! Give him the fire! My tier 3 sub renews in 3 days. How do you feel about Superior Company V2? That deck was less bad than I thought it was last time we played it, so it'd probably be okay. But remember your mana base was just rancid, right? This is a blasting cannons matchup, right, Marty?
No, it's not a BM. We have quests to finish, folks. Gotta cast those red spells.
I think I just trimmed the lightning strike. I think so. Like this does more damage, but the resource efficiency on these make both blasting station and bird better.
I have no idea what blasting station does. Cannon.
Hey, Nicholas. Yep. Send the 75. Yep. Past Jeff knew what he was talking about. Yeah, that is exactly the case, Hall. So you submit it through the form, and then either tonight or tomorrow night, I will respond to deck submissions again, and I'll send you an email to the email that you put in the form, letting you know that it is okay to donate. Current Jeff has had a lot of things occur to him between when past Jeff talked about things and now. Future Jeff will probably know even less than present Jeff does, for being entirely honest with ourselves. Lightning and the thunder. Oh. Does it keep? It's got a creature in it. I've like determined the fact that like our creature is just like the only thing that matters. So I think I'm gonna keep that. Like I've got 2 risk factors and 4 lands.
That's what I see it as. Like I'm not. What's a mulligan?
All right, so we got a freebie. Unlucky. Thank you. Just another sub for taking the weekend off and joining a paper tourney. Well, thank you. Thanks for the support. Thanks for helping me recuperate some of the money I set on fire over the weekend. Rude.
What?
They took 2 of our risk factors, chat. I guess just 1.
Opponent's like, I think I got this now.
You're gonna submit a list that isn't Shrine.
Marty?
What?
Andy. Sorry, I thought that was Marty.
That's not Shrine.
Are you growing as a player?
That's out of character.
Diversifying? And that's not meant to be a Tron slight. Excuse me, I would not do that. I've recently started playing control decks.
I love that I can do this and that the card wiggles when I do it. This is like almost exactly the animation X would do. Fine Broker, that one's gonna go in the bin, I assume, because they're looking for lands. Upstairs.
Come on, opponent.
Birdie. Blasting Station would also be good here.
What an unbelievably fair and boring card.
Yeah, trying to drag cards out on Moto. It's sad. Could we just like I don't expect them to update the Moto graphics, but could we just like get the auto tapper imported into Magic Online? It's basically all I need out of life. My opponent mulligan's here, but we're flooding out a little bit. These cards they've technically like drawn 2 here, right? So like they've unmulliganed twice basically.
Alright, now we're getting somewhere.
So I was holding these, but like now I'm obviously gonna like fire them off so I can pump this Steam-Kin up.
Fire them off at their face.
Yep. Fire off one for now.
Maybe you're supposed to shock there just in case they like. Not that they've had a trick before, but like I don't know, have a trick with the bigger thing. It's all whatever.
Sacrifice thing, destroy a thing.
Will make a nice souvenir.
Weird. Okay. Yeah, this is fine.
Sacrifices must be.
Kill that, right?
This just each opponent. Nope, I'm one short.
Steam-Kin grows.
Not anymore. Are they dead? This does 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can only do 9.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just take Fresco off the table here.
Ping gets their face, and Guttersnipe gets their face.
That got my attention.
Deece.
Her. End her.
Much dead. Much dead, Jeff.
Yep, yeah, the last land is being held for Respector for sure.
The non-Guttersnipe lists probably have a lot less Guttersnipe triggers.
There's a non-Guttersnipe list?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that
I guess this is like just like a random pile Marty put together, right? So I don't know. There's probably things that are similar because it's standard in a finite card pool and all that, but like this isn't like something I've been working on. I'm holding on to the Electrostatic. Oh, gross.
Attack for 4. 6. We just put the field in there.
No, I don't think I want to hold this because I could flip this if I draw, hit some spells next turn.
Is it 3? Sorry, I'm not sure what Vance is.
Three spells in a turn.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no.
Is that good?
All right, we need a couple of good ones here. We can still kill them. Those were not particularly good ones, chat. We're gonna lose our blasting station next turn. No reason to hold 2 lands. It's a lot of life. Well, I mean, my blasting station's still there, so I've got that going for us.
That's a 5/7.
Oh, I just hit a land. What a tilt.
Well, Jeff. I mean, they can't have a third Jade Light Ranger here.
Well, the problem is that, like, blasting station gets killed by this. It's like, if we could have flipped this over last turn, we'd have done really well. This card just like gained them a casual 18 health. That's so vomit inducing.
Sorry, Marty. This is probably your nightmare now?
We might actually still win this. Just
I mean,
like
we
for
might.
friends.
It's what I'm here for, Marty. They haven't killed Blasting Station yet. Hey Jeff, remember this?
I need one spell and 2 cards.
Remember the Steam-Kin?
Yes.
Can remove, and it's gonna get all of it.
For magic. What a low variance game. What a low variance TCG game. What is just incredibly low variance.
We having fun yet? Okay. They're finally gonna kill the Vance's blasting station.
I make my own decision.
Maybe not.
I'll take what's mine.
Come on. Come on. Come on. We have draws that kill them this turn. Those are not them. Those are not them. All right, so I get to do this. I get to do this.
What happens when Vance's flips?
It just does damage to them. To any target. All right.
So Vraska's down.
We do have a lot of blockers.
We could have played.
I could have played the mountain and like kept the blasting station.
Yeah, the Steam-Kin,
maybe
but like
that's
it's whatever. I mean, it is exactly what it is. It's an activation of blasting, but whatever.
I mean, we're not guaranteed to win, but we're in an okay spot. We're not just dead. This doesn't have trample, right? No. So we're not just dead here.
Okay. Can gain 2 life.
Yep.
So at 11.
So
Yep.
just need a burn spell, chat. We just need a burn spell. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Triggers.
All right.
We almost got. We almost got. Upstairs. Doesn't matter. Don't even need it. Don't even need it.
Oh, they have 4 clues. We still beat it?
Do we? They can gain 8 here. Is that true? They can gain 8. Oh, they can only gain 4 more, right? Which means they're exactly dead to the blasting station. I was only getting some 1?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Yeah! Alright. Whew. Whew. We were real close to that one not going our way, chat. Real close to that one not going our way.
Steamy memes. Oh, okay. Thank you, extras. I thought it was the treasures, and I panicked.
Let's get some scales in the queue, Greekachu. Thank you for the donation there. I appreciate that. Happy to get that one back in. It's one of the decks I like in Modern right now.
Hardened scales?
Yeah. When I play Modern on Arena, if I had the option to play Modern on Arena, I would play Modern on Arena.
Nope, no question.
Not close. Magic video game better than Magic spreadsheet.
Magic the database. Sure. Yes, Marty? Oh, he's talking.
You just won a game where your opponent gained 20 life. We did win a game where they gained 20 life. I'm gonna keep.
Crash lose just creatures you control, right?
This cantrips.
Yep.
It's not a target.
In. Didn't our opponent mulligan to 5 there? In that game?
There's a goblin deck in my queue, J Robes, that uses that. So do I just cantrip on 1 here? Probably, because I want to like hit my thing on 2.
Yeah. Meme with meme Ken.
Yep. We could miss here, but like we have 7 more cantrips as redraws in our deck too.
We can discard Arclight Phoenixes to risk factors.
Yes, and we have Tormenting Voice.
Nice.
Could you imagine putting together an entire Modern collection on Arena? It would be 10k. Yeah, I'd do it. snap it.
Yeah, I was about to say, like...
We have lots of wild cards. Okie doke. So you're saying there's a chance. Hopefully they don't hero fall me here. One's for you, Marty.
Yes!
Are there any side decks worth playing? I'd be surprised if there's a critical enough massive artifacts in standard to make that card particularly good.
Yeah, I'm a little taken back here, Diva. Like, whew. Deal.
Yep, things that didn't do. Kill my Runaway Steam. Oh no! Oh no!
Jeff.
Yep.
It didn't work out too well.
I think I just shock this and attack them, right?
Yeah, dude.
Get aggressive.
Yeah. If I get aggressive, you mean draw cards because
they refer to doing what I do, Coder Chris, which is to do what I do on Arena would require me to own all of Modern. Like getting one deck would probably be cheaper, but like doing what I do streaming, I would need a full collection.
Literal, like
I am certain that like if I keep doing what we do with Standard here, I'm gonna have a full collection before very long here. I'm gonna do this into this and then attack with this and then just blast them upstairs here. So I get aggressive. I might just jump block. I strike them here. But basically make my lightning strike do 5, right? Like they're down to, this is putting them down to what, like 3 and then down to 7. So like part of this is definitely happening. And like actually when they go to kill this, I make mana and then factor them. Well, that's cute. You gain 2 health. Yeah, just get the card directly into my veins, opponent. That's right where I need him. Hook it up. Oh, yeah. Summon a Tormenting Voice. Stitch the Spurred. 1 mana spell. Oh, baby. Strike you, shock you. I don't even need to get this Phoenix back. You're just dead. You're just dead. Dead you. Right there. Trigger. Pew, pew. Give him the old blasties. Just fire him off.
How many rares are in this one?
How many rares are in this one?
Like a few, not a ton.
8 plus some sideboard.
And a mythic.
Mythics are easy.
12, 10. Okay, sub 16 rares.
You should watch some of the blue-black videos for counter crits. I always talk about, so if you're not familiar with my content, the wrap-up segment, I always do at the end. Kind of talks about what I think is good, bad, or otherwise in the decks. This deck is sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. Greystar 10, I'd say it probably is the best Punisher card ever printed, but like bar low.
Yeah, but
real low.
It might be the first playable Punisher card in Constructed in Magic.
Whoa. Dash Hopes? Okay, fine. You're right.
First playable Constructed card.
Snap Hopes?
Snap Hopes. This hand is more than good.
It's great!
There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to be so sad.
Fieldy.
I'm so sad I have to put Keter on a plane this evening.
I'm excited I get to go through security in like 30 seconds.
God bless the Bloomington Airport. It's so good.
I could not have been happier. Sorry, that's a terrible way to put that. When I heard Frontier was flying straight to Bloomington.
I think we can side out a land against extra trophy. No, I think that's pretty greedy.
So I think we're just going to hold.
I think I just hang 10 to the shock, right? 'Cause like my field can just block this.
Yep.
Yep, sure.
I mean, okay. But
ooh, they need a black source. Ooh. They mulligan. You know what's great about these monocolored decks? When you have lands, you always cast your spells.
Do you get to pick your lands in Arena by any chance? Do you have, like, what art you put in?
What's the goal of frequent champ banning? So I rarely actually ban people. So timeouts are just temporary bans. Generally speaking, I have rules that are defined on this channel, and people who don't follow those rules take a 10-minute break for not following the rules. That's how civilized people function. They have rules, and then, you know.
Thanks, Jeff.
So this turn I'm risk factoring,
Yep.
and the next turn I go Voice, Ditch Phoenix, Crash Through Shock, get it back attack. Oh, this deck is great.
Marty, this is a good one, man.
Marty, this deck is sweet.
Good work.
This is a good one to play after having played the modern version of it yesterday.
Ooh, good shape here.
We played, so if you want to see a deck very similar to this in modern, we played it yesterday on stream. It's on the YouTube channel.
And, you know, to help support another streamer, Holy Diva.
Holy Diva, yeah, has been playing a bunch of it.
Not only she did some updates to it. Yeah, just good content. It's good content to watch.
What? Yes, please. I was not ready for the 19 health you draw 3. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I wasn't prepared for it. I think I'm gonna preserve my health here a little bit at this point. It'll be a little bit since they've given me the gift of cards.
Maybe we're supposed to crash through first there. Cantrip. I don't know what we draw that like matters, but you know.
Have you heard about my bird? I said a bird. Bird's a word. I said a bird. The mono blue deck was really sweet. There's so many decks in this format at the moment. Just like so many things. Just like this is really neat. I had someone cryptic command my lava spike at 14 life. I'm putting in work. God bless.
Maybe they just know. Gotta respect it when they know.
Sure. Oh, you're.
Because I think we flip blasting cannons pretty regularly, Beagle. And with the deck's ability to flip it, you then start facing them.
What's going on? Cruising in. Have you checked out Arena yet yourself? It seems really sweet. It's just Tormenting Voice here. Ditch this. That's true. People do request timeouts on this channel to fully embrace the meme life. Get him. Get him, birdie. Get him.
Do you think maybe instead of voicing there, we're supposed to risk factor?
I think my chance of drawing a 1-mana spell is pretty good.
Yeah, we have not felt like any pressure at all.
Nope.
Side.
Which one?
Oh no! Don't kill my bird! Oh no!
Well, they have to let us draw cards off of this risk factor.
Yep. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Use the one out of the bin first. We're looking for a 1-mana spell and a 2-mana spell here. What a tilt. You guys are just like end step risk factor. Probably just supposed to end step risk factor, right? And just like dig for bird.
That's fair. Yeah. Because, yeah, there's no reason to put the creature. So many cards.
A lot of cards, yep. Is it raining?
Yeah. It rained a little bit earlier, too.
Uh-oh. Hope their field trip went okay. It was an outdoor field trip.
no! Oh, no!
My crew is the finest.
Google flood.
Alright, well, oh no, not the chupacabra! How about some risky business?
The problem is that they can then Veraska down.
Well, they already did that.
Oh.
And they're fired for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like if they have the chupacabra especially, they should just like shot here.
Yeah.
Come on, give me my cards. Thank you. Those are actually not particularly good for us. We might actually be dead here.
No. If they don't... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's not looking good. Steam-Kin's interesting, though. Because, like, we go Steam-Kin. We just need it.
You know, 1-mana spell. 1-mana spell kills them.
We also have a risk factor redraw with the Guttersnipe.
Let's go like Guttersnipe into risk factor.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess I risk factor first, right? 'Cause
Oh,
if I draw
right.
a lightning strike, it's lethal that way.
You can just do the one from the graveyard. Just for, you know.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it does.
It doesn't matter, Kent. It doesn't matter. Has been declared. Yeah, we played some tokens on Friday.
We're digging for shock off the second one. Like that's like we should win this game.
Yeah, we should be a favorite. We should be a favorite to win. There we go.
What's up?
There's my goblin. There's my shock.
Shockley.
Load him up.
Pew pew. This deck's also not a terrible Colonnade deck with Electrostatic Field.
Like, yo, just block. It's this card. This card's really good at blocking. Yeah. Put them all on the ground.
It'd be even better if your third spell or your third spell to get your Phoenix back is Colonnade.
Okay. Yep. Is this pretty easy to build on Arena? It is 8 rares in the main and 4 mythics.
2 rares in the sideboard.
$21. There's a deck list on the screen right there, linked
right
above
there.
you. Phasor, thank you very much for the brand new tier 1 sub there. I really appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me employed here this month with that. What's the best way to get into Arena Standard? Sorry, in case this isn't clear. That's the best way to get into Arena. Sure.
My hat is terrible. Why is my hat terrible? I would love to hear why my hat's terrible. Another MTG player.
Ooh, Red Mirror. So, fun story. So I sold out of all my physical Magic cards that were worth anything like 2 years ago, right? But I kept a box of commons and uncommons that were modern playable but weren't worth selling. They were just bulk. And then I went through that box again 2 weeks ago and pulled out cards that then turned into almost $200 at buy list this past weekend. So these were bulk. It was great.
And it was like bulky bulk.
It was bulky bulk. So I'm gonna block here because if they have some way to kill this, then it's something that's not killing Guttersnipe. Sure. It's like one of these pieces of glue is gonna stick, right?
I would be shocked if anyone named the logo on this hat.
I say, what is that logo?
I'll let chat. I'll give chat a couple minutes.
I don't sports, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's a sports one. There you go. There's a hint. There's a
For
hint.
my rare paper events, what do? I beg, borrow, and steal. I know a lot of
network.
people.
No. You did networks.
Network. I network.
Magic the networking.
Magic the networking. Yep. So actually, for the open we played this weekend, Kent and I, neither of us own Magic cards.
But you know who did?
And Chris Van Meter brought all 3 of the decks that we played at the open this weekend. Someone said Mariners.
I'm
Confirm
reading
that.
McDonalders. That's a good one. Terramorphous.
Maybe I'm supposed to play defense with this card. I'm probably supposed to be on defense at this point.
So it doesn't look like there's any actual baseball nerds in the chat. The company is Modus.
Yeah, this is probably risky.
It is a.
And we got paid off.
Biskies. Is Warlord's Fury? They both of these cantrip?
Yeah, they do.
You should have Furied first in case you drew another Phoenix scrub.
Ketter with the lines. Oh, you know what? I should have held that. So I think I'm going to hold these birds back on defense. Toto's Africa Vivo.
Well,
there's a devil on your shoulder.
Them, though.
That's true. I'm at 8 though. Like I feel like I really need to the point burn at my birds, right?
Okay.
Oh, we're just dead. Never mind.
Yep.
Never mind.
Yep.
Kill me?
Astanoth, I don't blame you. It's one of the. It is the worst to watch. The announcers are literally old crotchety get off my lawns and are the worst thing that is happening to Major League Baseball right now. To back up a step, what Modus is it's a company that makes a device, a sleeve and a cricket that goes on the elbow, used to measure workload and stress on the joint when pitching. It's part of the data-driven approach to baseball that I ran into when I was at Driveline working there. But yeah, baseball's the worst to watch because it is literally. Find the crankiest person who like played Magic back when it was like Dark Ritual, and imagine if they were announcing at the Pro Tour saying like, back in my day the game was better. I don't like the way these spells now cost 3 mana, and that is what baseball announcers are currently doing.
Creatures were worse.
And they're paid money. Joe Buck, you're an idiot. All of these big announcers that are like known to be, you know, I guess good or whatever.
Are we gonna steal this game? We have draws to steal this game, right?
We do. We absolutely do. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, super cool, Chris.
Bird's dead. Probably all she wrote. I guess I could hit a string of cantrips and hit them with both birds.
Yeah,
We're likely toasted.
6 lands to their 4.
Yeah, we could have hit like cantrip, and then into another spell, and then flip the birds back and kill them.
Less lethal draws.
Right? I'm not dead yet.
The worst part is they can just risk factor and go to 1. They can take our 4.
I mean, if that's their play, that's like good for us, right? Mm-hmm. So it means like we're not dead at the moment. So here's hoping we just like draw a bunch of cantrips here. Close. To be fair, this deck sees a good number of cards, so like drawing lands isn't like that unreasonable when you see more cards. I think that's one thing that a lot of people forget. Is like you need to factor.
20 lands, 8 cantrips. Bless you, Marty.
Plus,
this deck looks great.
Plus
I'm about
Tormenting
this.
Voice.
I'm about this.
Guttersnipe's pretty bad here, right? Like not only am I bringing in Cannonade, but
yeah. Is Lava Coil better than?
Lava Coil blocks. I think Lava Coil is better than Steam-Kin actually.
No. Lava Coil.
Oh, that's Electrostatic Field, duh.
Yeah.
Lava Coil could be okay.
Like my thought is if they're pressuring us a bunch, we might want to cut some of our cantrips and just play more like 1-for-1 removal.
I feel like getting bird back's like really important.
I mean, Coil does still do that, but that's fair that like it's harder to do it. We're gonna get less cycles on it. Lava Coil does blow up Rekindling Phoenix.
I'm not supposed to trim risk factor, right? Am I supposed to trim risk factor? This dies to everything.
You just want to cut that?
I feel like I just like want win conditions they can't interact with, right?
This seems fine.
Let's do this.
This is at least worth trying.
I think people have been undervaluing risk factor. I mean, I haven't really heard anyone that says risk factor is bad in standard. I don't know if it's good enough in modern because modern's a format where you often die before you can leverage using the 3 extra cards. But I think in standard people have been like looking at it reasonably.
Yeah, keep it.
I guess.
Keep it.
I'm like not excited, but it's not like okay, we mulligan this.
Yeah. Just land go.
Do I land go?
There's one.
I'm just gonna stick my thing.
Okay. This card got someone kicked out of the.
What, really?
That was the one that he had in his main deck.
Oh, that's the one he got DQ'd for. Okay.
Yeah. That sucks.
Some risky business you got going on over there. Boros drum you. Yeah, I'm streaming from a Linux computer right now, actually.
Okay. We draw a 1 mana spell.
Works pretty reasonably under wine staging.
Yeah, Phoenix. Opponent.
Ew.
1 mana spell.
Ew. Oh, we don't have a bird of our own. Oh, we get to flip this. Do I even want to flip this though?
Why? Ooh. Why not? I mean, don't you just kill all of their future threats?
Okay, yeah, just any 3 spells, right? There's
Yeah.
like never beating this.
That. Coil the bird. I can't believe that the red deck is going to be tap 4 lands, bolt something.
Yeah, that's true. It's like drawing 2 cards a turn.
Yeah.
Keep this board super clean. You have a good guide for installing it. It's literally just install wine staging and then fire it up. The installer is missing its text because it's some .NET piece of crap, but just click the next button in the installer and then launching the actual application works fine.
Yeah, like that. Get out of here. Okay.
I mean, and then I can lightning strike and last sensation this turn.
I would argue. No, it's fine. In future instances, we can like just keep leveraging the blockade, etc. But we want this Steam-Kin dead, so it's
Yes.
size up.
Yep.
Hold it.
Do I? Because I mean, like, I'm not gonna risk factor before I have 7 lands, anyways, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah, right. Because
so, like,
we're doing nothing.
I might as well
else.
play it. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm never not activating this in a turn.
Nope.
So like, this is not happening. Okay. Okay, we've got a bit of a race here.
We get to activate it on their turn too. Come on.
Do I risk factor you? No, there's no reason.
No. Like.
Yeah, the blue black list was sweet. That's actually like the 3rd or 4th time we've played a blue black deck on stream, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm just gonna risk coil and do this. Has risk factor been this loose?
We just keep shooting them.
I mean, I can do both here. I can do this and still do this.
I don't see a reason to give up a spell.
Okay, that's fair.
We can just give up a land later.
Gives me a life now, but yeah, that's probably right. Give up a land later. Yeah, they're at 14. Yeah, let's just kill them.
Cool.
I think it's passed, yeah.
I mean, it's fair that like Frenzy can get to a point where we might. I don't feel. I feel okay. Okay.
Why can't I add a stop? Oh, it's already there. Click to remove stop. All right, resolve. Because you need to put a stop there, otherwise it'll come down before you can do anything. Then it will mentor you. That one. Kill that one. The fact that this is a Doomblade too.
Frenzy is nuts, but bolt you. Bolt everything. I feel good here. Like.
I think we're ahead. I'm gonna Tormenting Voice this mountain.
I think that's reasonable.
Yep.
All right, Marty, this is a nice one, man. Like I really enjoy mid-range red decks or ones that just have a slightly different like angle but still seem like powerful. And
this is definitely that.
Yeah, I'm not looking at anything here that's major holes.
It does not automatically stop. Speaking from experience, that is not how it works.
You're frenzying, we're bolting you. Cool.
I'm just gonna pass for now.
Yep.
Because risk factor's gonna draw 3.
I like this. I like the transformational plan that we kind of got to do.
Yeah, basically, we basically turned into a control deck.
You know what, Firebrand? You can live.
Sure. Like we just need a shocker, like lightning strike in 4 cards.
And we get to risk factor now if we. Well, we can risk factor before we blast the cannon. Yeah.
Yep.
Another thing to think about, our win condition in this deck could be that Banefire, like 1 or 2 Banefires in here. Not that we like need it.
I could board it in. Here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Somebody made a good point as well. It's a 1 cost for when it needs to be for cannons and Phoenix.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, it's probably a 2 cost where you want it to be, you know, kill a thing, but like.
Looking for a shock or a lightning strike here. Perfect.
Any changes you want to make being on the draw?
I think I want the fires. I think you're right that trimming some of these cantrips is probably fine.
Maybe 1 more Lava Coil since they showed us.
They show us they definitely have the bird.
Yeah, the bird.
I
It's
guess
also just going to kill stuff. This character seemed... I mean, I think it's going to look good if we kill a bunch of things early.
I guess, yeah, I guess I'd rather have that probably. Let's do that. Honestly, the way this turned out post board, I kind of wouldn't mind a 3rd blasting station.
Yep. Because imagine if you get them both going. I'll just decline on that one.
Yeah, because that's the one you choose when you flip it, even if you meet the requirement. Yep. So, like, you can just choose never to flip it.
Well, Chris, when you're trying to 20 them, it ain't bad. We get to voice away our Phoenix. Wow.
Never didn't have it. I'd like the record to reflect.
Getting Cannonade as well.
Shock the crap out of this.
That's a good one.
Yep. Play Mo 4.
With 1, 2, 3, 4 triggers in hand, mind you.
Yep. Yeah, we played tokens on Friday. As always, you can find all this stuff on YouTube.
So just land.
I think it's land go.
Yeah, I like land.
I'm gonna strike this.
Yep.
Just like be the control deck. Because then if we Tormenting Voice into land at a 1-mana spell next turn, we can put the Phoenix out. This one. We're not blocking Chain Whirler with this because Electrostatic Field is worth a lot of points of damage in play. And I'd rather it not die to 1 removal spell. At least not before it gets to do some work.
That's fair to veto. First strike might be relevant.
Sure, yeah. I was just thinking they were both identical.
Yeah.
Need a land and a 1-mana spell here. I get another shot at either with this, potentially. I think I just go for this here. Or do I wait a turn? If I wait a turn... I think if I'm wait a turn, I'm pretty likely to flip it up next turn, right? And they're holding up mana here, which makes it less appealing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't want to just get it choked.
Yep.
Please put 2 cards on this field. Please put 2 cards on this field. Please put 2 cards in this field.
Yeah, alright. And then, like, the birds, like, would just, like, run away with the game if we flip it back up next turn.
6 damage.
Just, like, gain 6, take 2 cards. That's really good. Okay.
I mean, that's also a reasonable sequence from them. Okay.
We would have got there.
Is it just discard the mountain?
Yeah, definitely. So I think guaranteed. If I didn't draw this, I might have to think about it, but, like, we guaranteed hit this. So.
We were supposed to crash through again to try to find a Phoenix.
Yes, we were. Did not hit it, but that's fine. And then next turn we'll get to do that. Okay. Land out.
Powers that Beagle. I'm sure a revisit to token land would happen with the proper level of democracy.
Yep. If you're not familiar with this stream, basically everything we play on stream is viewer submit deck list, so basically whoever supports the content dictates what we play and when we play it.
That left box is just saying they can't play cards from hand.
Correct, yep.
Wow.
Just good.
Oh, you want a frenzy?
Alright, well we know who won this last game. Let's see if we win it again. Right? I'm interested to see like how this feels, for sure.
Okay. They go like creature. 6? I mean, yeah, we just throw a Cannonade for fun.
Yep.
Get Phoenix back too, right?
Yep.
And we have another Phoenix like basically loaded up here.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, like if this connects this turn too, so like we put them to 7.
Yep.
And like we just like chew those activations away. The fact that we don't have any instant speed removal kind of sucks, but
whatever.
we're in a decent spot here.
Yeah.
Oh baby! Oh baby!
That's okay.
Deal.
That's
Sure.
fair.
Yep.
Deal.
Results.
That is allowed. Just pass.
Yep. That one's being held for a risk factor. I want a 3rd blasting station. We're gonna put one in the sideboard here.
We get to the we have a lava coil target, Jeff.
Yep. Okay, now I'm gonna kill one of these. I think.
Kill the. Well, we have 2 lava coils here. Oh wait, they exile a bird. Wait, I say
No, yeah, I guess I just lava coil both. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
because also it puts us live to drawing.
Yep.
Like that.
Like that one. That one right there. That one right there.
Who knew Valakut was in standard? That's a good point.
Valakut was in standard. Yep.
You know what the best part is, Jeff? When Vancing Station, blows up in popularity, starts costing like $3 or something.
It's still gonna cost 1 rare wild card.
One wild card.
1 rare wild card. That's all you need. All you need is 1 rare wild card, chap. Steam meme. Edit. Sideboard.
Xgar, I'm gonna ask you to, you're watching the game happen, and I think it's like a fair observation, but
yeah, did you just come in? If you just came in, I might give it to you.
But if you were here for 10 minutes,
Did I trim the last one of these?
I'm confused.
Did I trim the last one of these for this? I really want this.
Yeah, 1 lava coil can
Or
go.
did I trim a Banefire? They're like similar slot, right?
You want a double Banefire control decks.
That's true.
Yeah,
I want to go put on these.
Yeah. Oh, you had one.
Yeah, I did. Alright.
I think in this deck, Blasting Station is better than Frenzy. In normal mono red, I do not know.
The cannons do seem to shoot hot fire. All right, let's play one more. Play one more with the mono red deck to wrap today up. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. Thanks for that. I'm gonna play a little bit more Magic the Gathering here.
It's a very good point, MTG player. Cantrips plus Frenzy is a non-bow.
Yeah. Standards generated a lot of good games the last. This is like our 4th or 5th day streaming this new standard format, and it's been just nothing but fire.
Fenrir, you don't want to cut Mare as much as people think mono red. You bring it in against mono blue. There's 2 mono colored decks in the format. 3, the green one.
Well, you bring it against any aggressive deck.
Yeah,
because
sure,
it triggers on your spells.
Oh, right.
Just
right.
any aggressive deck, you just bring it in as a blocker. Which I put into my arena account. I think I'm in for like 650 at the moment, somewhere around there.
Okay, Phoenix, calm down.
I go first.
Cantrip on 1.
This is tough.
19 lands in the deck. We get 2 looks.
I have 7 more cantrips too.
Yeah, but drawing a cantrip doesn't give us the 2.
It does, because I could Warlord trigger one. This hand's very good. Yep. And then this hand here, we're not cantripping on one, right? Because like it triggers these.
Yep.
We'll Steam-Kin on 2.
This is alright.
How much was I able to build with it? I have a bird in my hand, so we'll keep that. Yep. That's actually just like the Stone Cold Nuts.
We're gonna go probably Steam-Kin.
Steam-Kin definitely. Definitely Kin on 2.
Ooh, is it Steam-Kin on 2?
Against basic mount, I think it's Electrostatic Field.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
You ready? You ready for the field? Opponent's like, I can't do that.
I do not have pretty much. I actually don't have any idea how complete my collection is. I need to log. There's third-party programs that let you check how complete your collection is. I need to run through one of those. Am I supposed to try and do this now while they only have Syncopate up?
Yep.
I think so. No, I've not played any with 1000 Year Storm. As always, you can find all the decks we've played on my YouTube channel. Here, that resolving is great for us. Just pass here, probably gonna be like a risk factor next turn. I don't know, Google it. That's what I'm gonna do when I need to find it. Enigma Drake, okay. So, if I hit a land, I get to put my bird back into play. That really doesn't accomplish anything, right?
No.
704.
Yep. Like, we want to be able to put Bird in play and not have to use the shock.
Yes, this is the last day with Kent. I'm putting Kent on an airplane later this afternoon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go home.
Sad. I mean, Saffronal is like on the record stating that he frequently, or I don't know, frequently, stating that he doesn't post most matches where his decks just get beat because it's just like not good content, right? I agree with him to a degree. I do everything live, so like obviously I don't have that luxury. When I get beat up, everybody gets to see it.
That's why I like doing that the hot takes column on the roll in off of a weekend of play. Here's a deck, good luck. 04. Yep.
Do this in response. That way, if they want to cast a counterspell, it costs them more.
I love these sequences. Yeah, I got you. Marty, we added a Vance's Blasting Station over the 4th Lava Coil in the sideboard. I mean, it doesn't matter if voice resolves. Oh, do we even give him the voice?
No, I'm not even giving him a voice. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and like strike you, or start with Warlord, sure.
Yep.
Because if I draw a bird,
Then
I can
voice.
bin the bird, then voice. Look at that! Look at that! I
You're
sequenced the
learning,
cantrip right.
Jeff.
I sequenced the cantrip right.
Please give us the bird here. Ah!
Rats.
Do you want to shock the,
Do I want to double kill this? I don't think so.
What about shocking the Electromancer?
I mean, does that really matter?
Fair. I just like the damage here.
Pro tip: kill them before they resolve Niv Mizzet.
Yeah, Phoenix might be underwhelming if they have both Drake and Drake.
Yep.
Drake and Josh. This is Josh right there.
It's Josh right there.
Caw.
Caw-caw. Good news. We have Ancestral and an Ancestral Vision in the discard pile.
You know, friend, you're allowed to do that. That is a legal play. Yeah, so we go, what, like voice, pitch a land, draw a land. They just have to give us the... No, so it's risk factor.
Yeah, I think we start with factor and see where we go from there.
Right. Nah. Not block.
Right, Diva? Well, that's... I'm gonna start with that. If I draw a bird, we're gonna definitely Tormenting Voice. Yeah, sure. If they have a counterspell, they could counter the factor.
It's like voice, discard, mountain. Or is it...
This gives us the best chance to flip the bird back, right?
Yeah, because a 1 or a land.
One or a land. Into the counterspell. This was a little bit bad. I should have blocked last turn.
Yeah, that's fair, because if they throw the removal spell.
No, I don't play limited.
Factor draws 3. Yeah, it's a really good...
Going to 7 here. Which means I'm not dead on board at least. If they have a lightning strike, I'll be dead on board. If they could strike my field here. Shock, yeah. Let's get lightning going up. That's one of my outs here. Shock is lethal here. That's tough. Tough game. Close one.
Yeah, just
I
decisions.
saw Ali tweeting complaining about dying to mono red. So I kind of saw his deck by proxy. Alright, Lava Coil's great. Vance's Blasting Station is great.
Cannonade.
Yeah, you're right. I think blocking the second time was... I think not blocking the first time was right. But I think blocking the second time was wrong.
It was a really interesting game.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, we lost because of decisions we made.
Actually, Tormenting Voice is probably the cut.
Oh yeah.
So I cut the bird. I don't want to run into counter spells.
And if anything, they're gonna bring in
more counter spells.
Yeah.
Yep. Do I fight with fire? This is a
bigger drakes. Yeah. Bigger. It kills bigger drakes. I think that's
kills.
fine.
What's his nuts too? Nip is it?
It does. Hey Jeff, if you get to 10 lands.
Would I play it with a donation? Yeah, for sure. Sure. I think if we can keep the board clear, this card's just like absurd in this matchup, right? Like they don't have a good way to gain health, and it's an instant, so we can sequence it through counter spells fairly often, I think.
Mm-hmm. Is there any other creatures that like ping when you do a thing? Like the field that we play, is there like a larger one that has an effect like that, or anything that triggers on instants and sorceries?
Oh, no, there's just blue ones, not none others that are red. There's a blue card, that 1/5 blue card we played against earlier today that makes 1/1s. Yeah, the spot on red deck's really sweet. We have Guttersnipe.
Oh, we're getting the use of Strictly. Magic players have such terrible language. Strictly better, strictly worse.
Second risk factor. Strictly better than having one risk factor. I got you. Oh no, shocking. My friend.
It's okay. Didn't want to run away with this one. Oh, Guttersnipe. Yeah, that's fair. Guttersnipe's in here. I just really like the defensive ones, Marty.
So am I shocking this stupid thing? I feel like I'm just supposed to risk factor. I really just want to be resource efficient, right?
Yeah, let's just risk factor here. They just take 4.
Yeah, just like Boros storm them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have all the cards you want? None of the decks that we play on this stream have budget considerations in them or card restrictions. Whatever cards are optimal, we feel might be optimal to play, we're playing.
Ninja Dave, I haven't heard the Steam-Kin noise, but I'm glad there are things like that that are like making people excited about the game. AKA all the video game aspects that are paying off.
And normally when you're not here, I play Arena. The sounds are just great.
Cool. I still have them on my instances, like of the, oh, this is good.
So I get to do this since we hit the land, and then like shock this, hit them. If they have a counterspell here, they might burn it on this. Sure.
I mean, they're still digging for the.
Do you know offhand the gold to gem ratio? I don't, Zach. Is Baja mac and cheese strictly better than normal mac and cheese? Yep. Only if you like things that are delicious. Look at these goblin wizard versus goblin shaman. Some hot goblin on goblin violence here.
Zach, I think the only references to that, by the way, are from like some of the weekly events, and I think they fluctuated with that rate. But I was gonna say, I know like Tamagotchi Iran or like Marty would know. I don't know what the arena folks would.
There, 1,000 gold is 200 gems. My opponent was never tapped out. My opponent has Goblin Electromancer in play, which meant they still had Ionize up at the end of my turn.
Good use of Expansion Explosion.
Yeah.
Also, we can play that. Red, counter your thing.
Huh. Okay, did you read the 538 analysis of J.D. Martinez batting?
Yeah, Wanna Beetle. I've definitely. I don't know if I've read that exact article, but I'll go look at it. A lot of 538 stuff is like decent. I really like the athletic. Fire it off now.
So, yeah, maybe I should have held that. Could have gone either way. If they have negate here, they definitely have negate in this matchup, so I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't resolve. They pause at their end of turn like they might not. They might have something for this risk factor. Yeah. And then, unfortunately, while risk factor is great in this matchup, you know, we're paying 3 mana to deal 4, and they're just like attacking every turn, right?
Yep.
So looking to draw like another Fight with Fire or Lava Coil here.
You can also expansion risk factor.
Yep, seems good. Yeah, risk factor seems playable from everything we've seen so far. Do this now because they could give us cards here.
They take 4. Ooh, okay.
Yep.
Might be bad for us.
Yeah, I think we're up a creek here.
Property.
I mean, yeah, they could draw air, right? Like they just have counter spells. Sure. A lot of selection here.
I like the chemisters. Is that what it's called? Chemisters Insight?
Yeah.
It seems good out of the board for this deck. Like when you know.
Yeah. They're probably playing a couple of main, honestly.
Maybe.
So in the event that they have no counterspell and risk factor deals damage and we draw shock, we could be okay. A lot of ifs there.
Can we just draw a removal spell for this Drake and
Lava Coil would be great. I would love to go Guttersnipe Lava Coil here.
Yep. Guttersnipe counter deal coil.
Yeah, I think Chemist's Insight. Is better than Glimmer of Genius, honestly. Like I know Glimmer Scries, but like in standard, generally just like care about raw cards. Are we dead? We're dead to Double Strike, right? Because they both effectively.
They deal 4.
They deal 4, yeah, because that's 4, 4, and 6. Actually, dead to Double Strike here.
Or expansion.
Yes. Oh, they're holding priority. They might have expansion here. Yep. Good game opponent. Well played.
Wow.
Oh, sweet. Next seems awesome.
Yep.
Am I done playing Warhammer on stream? I'm not, Zero Forever. I'm playing do some Warhammer tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. You should talk about that. Did you talk about, or do you want to talk about?
I tweeted a thing.
Okay. I think that's cool.
Yep. I just last week was a long week with lots of days in a row streaming. I just needed, and Kent was in town and we were hanging out, so I just needed the night off.
Mm-hmm.
That extension doesn't work with the way I'm currently set up, J Sims. So that is something that exists, but I don't currently have it functional in my setup.
Don't worry, J Sims. I'll get it rolling. Is it because it's on wine?
Yeah, it doesn't work under wine.
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna write something native that makes it work. Because all that does is read a text file.
Yeah.
Just reads a text file and sends information.
Marty, what do you think of expansion? I mean, I don't know exactly like why I would want the card. It just seems, I will admit, strictly because it seems sweet. Expansion on Notion Rain. Jeez.
It's fine. Thanks to be our last one for the afternoon, folks. Thanks for bringing out today. Big shout out to Kent Cutter here, who's been our special guest for the last couple of days, and then a little bit last week as well.
It's been a lot of fun.
Battling some Magic the Gathering. You'll be able to find Kent on his channel, twitch.tv/Kent Cutter very soon. It's going to be Thursday, I believe is going to be his first day, right?
Did I phaser? I really do dislike the use of the word. I'm probably they just said strictly.
What a raging hypocrite.
Yeah. You're a monster.
So I'm gonna go ahead and end
But
step.
I'm not kidding. That makes me a monster.
I'm gonna end step factor here, and then probably next turn factor ditch the bird, and then we can crash through shock the turn after that, and like flip the bird to play and attack.
This stuff's tiring, folks. I mean, I know. Oh, this feels good.
It does. It really does. Oh look, they're missing a land drop, Ken.
Oh, opponent. Are you gonna counter this, opponent? Jeff.
Boros, charm you again. Ah, yeah.
Play that?
I think I just play that, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Like, something's getting Doombladed at some point here, right?
Cantrip.
I want to save my spells for the bird. No, you need 3 or more instant sorceries.
Oh.
It's not just red cards.
Oh. phone.
I think I just do this,
Yeah,
right?
I think it triggered.
It's like free shock. I've offered Kent my guest room more times than we can count, okay? He likes Seattle for whatever reason. You're West Coast people.
Hey, he's left us. Moneyball, as in the concept and application of a lot of that stuff, yeah, pass. Is absolutely true, and it's very, it is how baseball works in a lot of regards. The movie itself, I haven't watched it closely enough to speak to its like authenticity, but
Yep, there's a 1,000-year storm deck in the queue.
in the same sense that you metagame in Magic and you try to identify holes and what people are doing and how they're playing the game, baseball and professional sports are the same way. All you want to try to do, you could shock it in response to not let them game through.
It's the same as shocking them. Calm down. Calm down.
What I was what I was getting at was what's constantly happening in professional sports is you're trying to find advantages to win more games basically over the dollars you spend. So like right now, a lot of players, like the things that are valued are like hitting home runs and throwing the ball really hard. Some things that are coming into play now are the way the baseball spins. So the spin rate out of the hand makes it harder to hit. So those concepts of trying to find the next thing to work on to make your players perform above their expectations.
So this is why I didn't shock them at end of turn there, because I wanted to bring the bird back. Like they were tapping low, and like I guaranteed had 3 spells with my sequence there, and now like they have to answer this bird, and now like the Guttersnipe plus this lightning strike is lethal.
Yeah, Tandem, I'm aware it's about that, but like the question, because I worked in baseball for a while, is like how close is that to what happens, and anyway.
Slide this out. Again, just holding onto this mountain because there are risk factors in my deck. Once.
Dead yet. Good game. I think we're favored here against the control deck.
Yeah, probably.
We flash them up.
Probably. Especially against a control deck that like doesn't have efficient removal for like Steam-Kin and stuff like that. So this is probably a voice out matchup. Probably a blasting cannon.
In LCS, it's probably the
matchup.
It's probably the Brewers hitting real nice.
Do I trim a bird because I'm going down a Tormenting Voice? It's like makes it harder to triple spell in a turn too.
It's also fair that they have pretty clean answers to it.
Yeah, they have Vraska's Contempt, which like trades for it even
Do
on
we
mana.
want Fight with Fire to answer possible angels?
I don't think so. I think I want to wait and see if they have it.
We can double burn spell if they do. We have Banefire. We have Banefire.
Yep. I just clicked very quickly, Marty. Got that Counter-Strike APM.
I don't think we can expansion Chemisters Insights. Isn't it 3?
No, it's 4 or less.
Oh.
You can expansion Chemistry's Insights.
Andy plays TV. I like it against the blue decks because you can use it to as a counter spell in some situations. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Please have to answer this, have to answer this, have to answer this. That's my favorite kind of curve against the control deck. Thing you need to answer, thing you need to answer, thing you need to answer. Good luck, Godspeed.
If you have a question about how good Steam-Kin is in play, read the first word of the card and imagine just what's about to happen.
You know, run away, yep.
It's in the name of the card. It's not like walk away.
We stream Overwatch on my wife's Twitch channel occasionally, but I haven't played Counter-Strike in a long time. We played a lot of CS Source growing up, but it's not something that I play anymore. I think I'm playing this now because I think whatever I play here is going to get counterspelled or die, so I just want to be more resource efficient.
This is glorious.
Deal, yep.
Field next turn.
Yes, yeah, I'm not gonna play the blasting station into a counterspell here, ideally.
Do they? Well, here's the thing. They play field originally, right? So I
Yeah,
don't think
the front half is good though.
exactly. Right. But I just mean we don't like we probably don't flip.
Do I want to just jam here?
I think we play field here.
You're gonna play field and not this?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Like I just like crash through and poke them.
Yep.
This just like eats yeah, that's sad. Yeah, we're definitely playing something T-Pads. The question is like, what are we playing? Is the question. Oh.
I'm known by hurry.
This is the part where we concede, right? Because they're gonna untap with that free.
Yeah, and they're at 20 life.
No more games.
Okay.
Don't make another move.
All right, 2 for 1 your cantrip. Go. We know there's no negate in sight. They could have a 3 mana counter for the blasting station. I get it.
We're dead.
All right, sure.
I respect it.
I could have drawn strike plus shock, I guess. Nope. Yep. Run it back.
You can expansion your kicked fight with fire.
They had trip answers for all the important things into double tap free. That'll get you. All right, this will be our last game of the afternoon. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it. Remember, if you want to find more of my wonderful Magic the Gathering content, we've been streaming Arena for almost 6 hours today. You can find all of it on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. We streamed a bunch of Standard last week too, and as always, tons of Modern content on there. Go ahead and pass. Kicking a spell does not impact the convert mana cost. So I'm gonna go ahead and crash through here, try and find a 3rd land on time. Perfect. Because if we didn't find the 3rd land on curve there, I wouldn't be able to play a 3 mana spell next turn. It's like curving out here is pretty important. If they play an untapped lands here, I'm just gonna go ahead and go mountain and pass. It does feel a little bit bad they're gonna be able to syncopate a risk factor, but that means we could untap and maybe stick blasting cannon if we draw a land here, which would be great. So, storm you. Alright, best turn. This is gonna be a flashback Boros Charm. Ditch the Phoenix here. X spells have the converted mana cost of the. I think I just cast this in response, right?
Yep.
Now I guess they take that instead of blasting station. I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Like
okay,
I think so.
No,
I think so.
that's,
Yeah, is that true? I think that's true. So like basically the question here to like playing the risk factor out of my hand is like, which do I care about more? If I care about the risk factor more, obviously I want to play it. But if I care about the blasting station more, which I think I might, then I want to like give them the option to take the risk factor instead.
This is not a bad hand for this matchup. Oh. Awesome. Well, I'm sure. Well, not. I'm sure. Thanks for stopping by, Mikey.
Deal. All right. Well, they prioritized. You're still good. They only took half the risk factor there, right?
Right. They must have a negate.
Yes, that's actually a good read. They probably have a way to. I don't have a way to do anything anyway, so.
This risk factor's not making it too risky here.
Nope. Yep. Just keep on keeping on.
Into turn.
I do enjoy me a good deck that can punish the stumble. And if we hit a 1 mana spell here, we get to just like shock, and like put the bird in play.
We draw a land, we Vancings, and then we just get to do the whole sequence a little later.
Yep.
Great. That was the back
All
half.
right. Land or 1 mana spell, please.
Yeah.
Okay, just do that. Yep.
I want to know, cousin. I've been waiting for that.
Moment of grieving. Rough. All right. We have 2 birds in our bin, right? Play around syncopate. I guess if it's syncopate or shock, I'd probably be okay with that.
What a nice window.
Whee! Look at that bird.
Mikey Hopkins, I will absolutely be uploading to YouTube. I already have a YouTube channel that I think has like very minimal stuff on it, but I will make sure to get my videos posted up there. Same fashion that Jeff's doing. There's no reason not to. And I will make sure to get it at the bottom of my stream as well.
All right, so if they contempt this, we get to stick the blasting station. They didn't contempt it, which means now if at any point they tap out, we just kill them in response.
Why?
What? Oh, this is an electrostatic. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought this was a lightning strike. Chat, forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me.
You know what? That art is similar enough.
I thought it was there was a bunch of lightning on it, and
opponent's like, you're an idiot.
Should have played that.
Please Veresk is this here, opponent.
All right, I deserve this.
Joke's on you, opponent. That's why you should play the M19 Strike, Jeff.
Yep. Oh, look, another lightning strike. Yeah, you're dead. God bless. Yay! All the lightning strikes! I would like the deck to I would like the record to reflect that the deck won this game. I might not be, but the deck won this game.
I would go for a risk factor here.
No time for a break.
Good clean magic.
Nope, this stream is sponsored by viewers like you.
Good clean magic. One more, Jeff.
Shock, 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 shock.
No justice.
Shock, shock, shock. Oh, man. We were so close. We were so close. Don't look at me like that. I do this all day.
I thought you were done.
We're almost done.
We're almost.
My home. I had to carry it in the groceries.
Oh, poor you.
I would have carried in the groceries.
I mean, you can still help.
Oh, there's more groceries?
But you don't have to help.
I'm so confused. You're too thirsty. I think we win here.
I believe they have died.
Come on, let me put on my
They could contempt us here. Yeah, we got it! Woo! Oh. This deck was sweet, Marty. This deck was really sweet.
I was not getting schooled there. I was the one insisting on helping and then being told not to help.
I'm gonna be honest here, Marty. I had low expectations, and this thoroughly exceeded them. This deck was really neat. It's also another like pretty cheap deck to build too, right? Despite our best efforts, we won.
Not only is it cheap to build, something in Arena that you have to talk about is like flexibility with using cards in other places.
Yeah, this deck has a lot of overlap in other places,
Risk
right?
Factor, Runaway Steam-Kin, those are red staples. The only thing you're really extending for here is the Phoenixes, and it's not like that's like a totally...
If you have packs, you have extra mythics usually too.
Great. So, I mean...
Oh, good look, I have an Alpine Moon. We can beat Tron.
You know what we can do? We can beat Field of Ruin. Protect our
Will I ever be a guest on Kent's stream down the road? Yeah, probably virtual for sure. And then in person, I don't know. I don't know that we're going to get out to Seattle anytime soon.
We'll find an excuse to have Jeff come out there for something.
All right, folks, that's going to be it for me for today. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with some more Modern action. Sweet. And thank you, everybody, for the support. Remember, the donation queue is open for $10 deck list for subscribers again, so be sure to submit those through the forum. I don't know exactly how long that's going to be open. We're going to keep it open until we hit 90 decks in the queue again, and then we'll freeze it back up. Look at that. Look at these booster packs. Look at, for the casual and everybody.
That was for you, extras.
I can't sell these packs. All I can do is open them. That Gorg Terror. Listen, opening packs on Arena is therapeutic in a way. It is. Because it reminds you why you shouldn't open packs in paper. Mm-hmm. Knight of Autumn.
Every pack we open here is a draft that we could have done in person.
Ooh.
Just show it to you.
My fifth Doom Whisperer.
Big failure.
Into the vault you go for a very small, minuscule percentage. Oh, look, another uncommon wild card. I really needed that. Dear Watsy, please fix the rare wild card bottleneck. Everything else is mostly great. Send you more feedback on Twitter. All right, folks.
Love you.
Let's find someone streaming standard.